No tank sides, no sweep required. Minotaur sweep. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 tanks. 9 tanks? 9 tanks. Okay. We have 9 tanks, so no flex required. Queen strat, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, more than 3. Pure invuln, so we are disrespecting Buster. Alright, it's like we're all squared away. Oh, Golem side lead. Let's pick a random person. Actually, no, let's pick another name that I don't recognize. Evsky, DHC, no last name. Evsky Croft, it looks like, so we're gonna be Golem side team lead, or side lead rather. Right. And as a reminder, we're not expecting leads to micromanage their teammates. You're there to just make sure that we don't leave dead people behind, that your side is ready or your team is ready. Work together with your teammates if you're a team lead, or if you're a golem lead. Work with your 23 other teammates. Figure out what you guys need to do, and then and make sure that no one has an unanswered question. No expert level DRS knowledge required to do leadership here. Okay, pulse checking. I'm not trying to hurry people up. There's no buts about it. If you are not ready, click no. That is okay.
We may have a DC and B. We're waiting to see if they said kick them, but we're waiting to see if they're confirming that or not.
Okay. Okay, I'm tracking. Thank you. Thank you for mentioning that. And also tanks, make sure you guys have your tanks discussion. I see a lot of solo tanks. Looks like Bravo, Charlie, and Echo. Make sure you have a pseudo tank to run Stone Skin for TA and Queen. Similarly, if you're in a single healer party, make sure you have a pseudo healer to share buffing duties with. We're not expecting a solo healer in a team to carry the entire load of the healer duty. So make sure you guys talk it out. If you don't have people appointed to do stuff yet, oh, there they are. Then just click no. That's okay. Make sure you have and complete your conversations. Okay. And might I suggest using the in Discord, the Alpha through Foxtrot chat under the first raid category. That's usually where we do our intra team planning. Because if all 6 teams try to coordinate in alliance chat, it's just going to be a mess. So that's what we have those channels there for. So please use them. I mean, you can also talk in /A in game if you want, but that gets hard to track if it gets used by too many people at the same time. All right, take this moment while we're just kind of waiting out here to run your preemptive bios, get your water, get your coffee, get all that stuff situated. We're gonna be in here for a little bit, so you're gonna want to get comfortable. That said, well, not even usually. I will never stop someone from going to the restroom while we're inside. I'm not even going to discourage it. Just let your team know that you're not present so that we don't pull without you. But other than that, just yeah, just say something before you go and then just take care of it. We're all adults. All right, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get my coffee. I don't know if you're broadcasting Lavis Aurum, but I'm not hearing anything. I don't know if you're trying to speak or something. Okay, looks like we've got a WC. That's okay. What's going on here? Oh, overflow. All right, shout out to Vash for doing the overflow. Appreciate you doing that. Okay. Another ready check going out. Again, if you have not completed your initial preparations, your coordination, your in-party planning, just hit no and continue having your discussion. We're not going to try to cut you off or anything. All right, we have 48 out of 48 ready. I'm going to cue us in right now. Please click the commence button. If you're all tabbed out, please all tab back in. Click the commence button. And let's get the show on the road. And if you haven't figured it out already, my name is Knuckle Free. I'm your host for today. So if you have any questions, please let me refer you to your team leader. If your team leader doesn't know because they're fresh, then team leader just kind of escalate that upward. But usually someone will answer. We have a lot of cleared folks here, so I'm not, we're not lacking for knowledge. That said, the clear is never guaranteed. So we might clear, we might get to TA, or we might wipe on slime. Stuff happens. So, all right. If you're all tabbed out, please all tab back in. There you go. Thank you. North America. What even is that? That's funny. All right. Welcome to DR Savage. When the gates go up, do not jump on the jump pads right away. Give folks a chance to touch the cash, touch the appraiser. Everyone should be popping pure, popping razor, loading up their initial holster, or not their holster, their, what would you call this? The two action buttons. It's not a holster. You will pop it and put it in your hand. I don't know. Whatever your character does. But prep your initial lost actions. Make sure you go in with full stacks. You don't want to go in with 9 out of 10 and then run out when it matters. There's already many ways a DRS wipe can happen. Let's not have lack of preparation as the actual cause. All right, once again, do not jump on the jump pads. Give folks a chance to touch the cash, touch the appraiser. I don't think anyone's doing lost re-raise. I didn't hear it called, so just go ahead and pop re-raise. And as a reminder, especially for folks here for the first time, there are holster presets. If you see the manage sets, like the two down note, up note buttons in the lower right hand corner of the lost finds cache, I recommend using those for future runs. If you're manually doing your cache thing, not only is it slow, but it's very error prone. If you manually modify your holster, you might forget to bring something. So as a reminder, PBIS, make sure you have perception, because whenever I volunteer for it, I sometimes forget. Resetting internet? Okay. Is your in-character name Sub Catboy? I mean, I don't care what it is. I just want to make sure it's... Oh, that's Lexington? Alright, make sure that matches your in-game name, because we're not going to know who Sub Catboy is. What? Is there a joke that I'm missing? Okay. You know what? I feel like I don't want to know. I feel like I don't want to know. We'll just leave that alone. I shouldn't have asked. All right.
It's a trap.
Yeah. Yeah, but just make sure that your name matches your character name, because like maybe I might know, maybe your close friends might know, but you know, like your fresh team lead might not necessarily know who you are. So let's just make it easy for everyone. Plathos Black and Helios Ira. Make sure you add your prefix as well. If you don't know what that is, you need to look at requirements to participate and make sure it matches your current situation. One of your healers DC'd. Okay. Hopefully they come back. Okay, yeah. Lexington mentioned that in raid text chat. So they're resetting internet. We're expecting them to come back soon. All right. So for folks who are kind of sitting on a not quite full holster, make sure you go back to the cache and fill it up with everything, like anything that you find useful. Empty space will not help you. You know, I'm gonna bring 3 elixir today because actually no, I shouldn't do that. Okay, I still see a who's this Pathos Black up here? Yeah. Oh, we have another one. There's a couple DCs going on. That's interesting. Hopefully it's not a DC day. We'll see. Actually, when is it ever not DC day in Dear Savage? I feel like we always have like network events going on whenever I'm in here. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the cause. Yeah, so for first time folks, we're expecting you to have whatever's like listed in the quantities mentioned in requirements to participate. Is Helios actually in the raid, or are you if you're spectating, that's okay. Just make sure you prefix your name with a Z or something. Otherwise I'm gonna think that we're waiting for you to change your nickname. There's also a second raid forming up, it looks like in raid 2, so if you're with Vash or Vash, if you're with Varys, then please find your way down to the second raid 2 category, and that is your raid. You don't lose your pure essence if you die. No, you don't. It's actually Vash now. Okay.
I'm back logging in. I'm sorry about that.
Oh no, that's fine. Make sure you update your nickname though, Plathos.
To what?
The what? Take a look at raid requirements to participate. Take a look at requirements to participate, the first channel in this Discord. Along with your required kit, it also mentions your nickname
Oh,
requirements.
okay.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, usually that tells me that like someone needs to read the requirements. If someone doesn't do that, so read the requirements. If someone doesn't do.
Oh.
So he's no longer Bears? Okay. I'll have to ask him about that later. Gotta focus on being in raid right now.
For my
Sand is slipping through my fingers while I'm drawing our figures, and I realize the sun got
Ishar's been disconnected for a while. I'm gonna
too close to hold me, so I
ping them.
let it truly in love. All the empty words are nothing but the smoke.
Okay, I see that you're here. Ishtar Kryn.
Maybe then I'll do something right. This was your high time
His bounty goes up. He has about yeah, I noticed that on his profile. I was like, what is that about? Must be related to Destiny 2. Just kidding. He's known as that guy. Oh man. Alright, Ishtar is coming back.
We used to be perfect lovers. Drowned ourselves
Oh, is that what that is? Okay.
and we were never meant to break up.
So does our Vash's bounty go down like $1 whenever he clears DR Savage? Is that his thing?
Don't touch the ground. Didn't know that you would let us down. I feel so alive by your
One single dollar.
This was your high time, but you lost your chance. And now you're nothing to me.
Alright, don't get AFK kicked. It would suck to wait out all these disconnects just to get timed out of the instance because you didn't want to move your character. So make sure you move something. If you're not going to do that, turn on your HUD layout. Just don't get AFK kicked. I'm not going to guarantee that we're going to have a reminder periodically, so just be on top of that, please. Also, while we're here and waiting, open up your Lost Finds holster. Make sure that looks the way you expect it to look. It's easy to step away from the cache and forget to click confirm. You don't want to jump down and realize you're missing like half your holster because you forgot to click confirm or something. So make sure they're good. Yep, dice is good. I need to work to push back against the culture of hating dice that I ignorantly fomented here on Lego Steppers. Dice were banned for a long time, and then Chuck showed us all the light. So shout out to Chuck Lagus. But yeah, single dice, you might be able to res like a bunch of dead people outside of healer LB3. So might be a useful thing to bring, especially if we have like a mass res situation at Minotaur. That's a good target to bring a dice for an attempted res. You're probably not gonna get it because it's random, but if you do, then you're saving a lot of lives that way. So I recommend dice if you have the space for it. Also, 2 light curtain. That's also a good if you're sitting on 97 or 98 out of 99. Make sure you go back to the cache and fill it all the way up to 99. Or if you're rank 15, 80, and your max holster is 80, then just fill it up with as much as you can carry. If you're sitting on 1 or 2 empty spots, go back to the cache and put a 1 weight resistance potion or a 1 weight light curtain. Stuff that into the leftover space in your holster. Light curtain is very good. Resistance potion, if you don't have light curtain, is also good. For instance, when you're bleeding to death at TA because your healers are dead, that single resistance potion can be the difference between you getting a few extra casts off and just dying, us hitting in rage. So be prepared. Being inside of an emergency with nothing to use is too late to realize that you should have been prepared. So make sure you stuff your holsters full of stuff. Whatever you think will help. Yeah, wiggle check, thank you. Yeah, if we're in a situation where like a dice res is required, you might as well roll it because like we're already probably in a dire situation. So if you get like a bad roll and you get like pyretic or something, then probably not gonna make a difference. Oh, also duelist. Our duelist is Dracarin. Dracarin, to make sure you have the stuff that you need to do the duel and sweep from what do you call it? TS to Dahu. Just double checking. Yep. All right. Cool. Okay. I don't see any Pokeballs. Let's do a team leads. Do your ready checks and report when ready. Bravo still has 1 DC. Okay. Tracking. Ishtar said they're cute. Isn't that Ishtar? Is it someone else? Okay. Delta ready. Foxtrot ready. Echo ready. Bravo waiting on 1. Alpha ready. And oh, it's still Ishtar. Okay. Charlie. Looking for Charlie status. Okay, Charlie waiting on 1. Alright, so when Ishtar comes back and Charlie is waiting on 1 resolves, then we'll jump down. But not yet, not yet, not yet. Once again, stay mobile. Return on HUD layout. Is Ishtar in voice chat? They are, okay. Yes, someone is bringing Banish. Thank you for asking. That is Karen Delvon. Charlie is ready. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. You can't help. You can't help that. I feel like this happens before like a major patch or Alright, I see the yell from Ishtar. Is Charlie? Charlie is ready. Ishtar is here. Okay, last call for cash, last call for appraisal. Okay, again, open your holster, make sure that looks the way you expect it to look. Last call for appraisal. Again, open your holster, make sure that looks the way you expect it to look. Everyone should have Re-Razor and a Pure Essence on. No Gambler, no Templar, please. And check Reminiscence, like if you have the wherewithal to do that. And if someone's bringing something crazy, feel free to ask them what's up with their initial popped actions. So. Oh, I saw a Pokeball on Ishtar again, but it cleared out. Okay, let's call for cash, let's call for appraiser. No one's running back. Okay, Delta, Echo, and Foxtrot, you're under the direction of Evsky Croft. Oh, before you jump, you guys have perception over there, right? On Delta, Echo, and Foxtrot, does someone have perception? Okay, Bravo waiting 1. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna assume no one in Golem. Alright, so someone in Golem call out that you're going to bring perception and just bring it with you. Otherwise, you guys are gonna be killing yourselves on traps over there, and that's not a good time. Alright, Sugoi looks like they're covering it. Maybe? No? Okay. Let's get a volunteer for perception on Golem side. Otherwise, you guys are going to be exploding on traps. Which role? Doesn't really matter. Just someone. Okay, Zobia Car has it. Thank you for bringing it. Yeah, I always forget that because I don't usually do Golem side, but you guys definitely need perception if you don't have 6 tanks, and you don't have 6 tanks today. So over on Slime side, we're going no perception. So I'll explain our strat when we hop down. All right, thank you. Okay, do we have any DCs? I thought I saw someone mention a DC, but oh wait, waiting on one in Bravo. They said emergency. Oh, B is good and ready now. Okay, Bravo is ready. Okay, yeah, you guys will. Someone will explain it when you guys get down there. If no one speaks up, then you know, take a look at Slimes and Golems chat under Strat Library in Discord. But you guys will figure it out between yourself and your 23 other teammates. Figure out what you guys need to do and execute that plan. Oh, cache is
No,
not clear.
no, I'm just looking at something. I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. So as I was going to say, Delta Echo and Foxtrot teams, you are now under the direction of Evsky Croft. Cache is quote unquote clear. Appraiser is clear. Jump, jump, jump. Let's go.
Hello and welcome to Golem Gulag Lego Steppers Edition. I will be your announcer for this evening, Goldar Pendragon. We are going to be killing for the DPS. We are going to be killing in the order of blue golem, white golem, green golem, red golem. That means we'll be going southwest, southeast, northeast, northwest. That is all you need to know, DPS. Now, I'd like a tank on every golem. A tank on every golem. Alrighty, looks like we got a tank on every golem. I'd like a healer for every tank. I got a healer for every tank. Alright, looks like it looks like green golem needs a healer. Someone who wants to heal the green golem, which is the golem to the southeast that Mirage is standing on. Fantastic. Looks like we got Lexington Steel. I need a ranged DPS, I think, for red golem, which is going to be the golem. And then, nope. Looks like CO's got that. Perfection. All right. I'd love to see 2 tanks or possibly DPS for hallway. Any tanks want to be hallway tanks? Fantastic. Looks like we got Momo. Nope, that's Samurai. Okay, you'll be south, Momo. Does anyone want to do north? Any of the off tanks want to do north? Alright. I would suggest it to be a tank because we will be needing you to run and clear Red Room. Do you have any of the tanks sitting by, or are we actually maxed out on tanks? We shouldn't be. Alright, Girion, why don't you go ahead and do this? Girion, have you done this before? Yep, alright, fantastic. So if you've done it before, go ahead and go clearing hallway and then clear Red Room. Alright, healers, let me explain what you'll be doing. The healers who are on the golem tanks, what you'll be doing is you're going to wait for your tank to grab their golem and position themselves in their room. And they'll be popping their invuln in the beginning and clearing the traps, except for white room, right? I don't believe there's a trap in white room. Then you'll be healing that tank. After a little bit, when they get it into position, there will be an AoE attack. The AoE attack will go off and a bleed dot will be applied to the tanks. That bleed must be Asuna'd immediately. If that does not get Asuna'd immediately, in about 3 seconds, your tank will die. Otherwise, you just sit there and heal your tank, and and then the parties will kill the golems. The golems. Does anyone on a golem not know where their golem is going? Right, right. Just a repeat of how we'll be doing this is all the tanks will be pulling their golems into the golem rooms. They will be letting their golems switch to their correct color. The DPS will be clearing blue golem. After blue golem is cleared in the southwest, they will be moving to the southeast and they will kill white golem. They will save their DPS for the last 20% of that golem to burst it down at the very end. Then they'll be moving on to green golem. Green golem will be cleared out pretty easily. Then they'll move on to red golem. We'll be all hitting red golem with no dots on red golem when we're fighting him. Go ahead and knock him down low. Then the tank will pop their invuln and pull the golem onto the pad, and then we will finish it off. At that point, we will be heading back into the hallway, and the two individuals who've been holding the golems and the hallway golems in south and north will move those golems into the center. We will AoE them down. White mages, please watch out about this point with the AoEs, just in case we need to interrupt any of the hallway golems. They will be casting a spell called Demolish. They can't be normally interrupted, but they can be stunned. If we holy too much, we will make them immune to stun, and we will not be able to stop that cast. So be a little careful with it. But there's a good chance that our AoE damage will be high enough that we won't even have to worry about that. Hey Usami, you are going northwest. Your golem is going to be red. Do you understand how to tank red golem? Okay, so the key with red golem is you're going to go ahead and you're going to get aggro on him by using your ranged attack. Then you will continue to just kite around red room without letting him get too close to you. It's best just to go straight around the outside corners, just run around constantly. You could throw an attack every once in a while. You do not have to worry about interrupts. You're going to have a ranged DPS standing there with you who's going to be interrupting the metamorphoses after it shifts to red. Then, once we get to you, and the DPS shows up and they're going to be dealing damage on that red golem, no dots, just straight direct damage. Once they get it pretty low to about 10%, you're going to pop your invulnerability, get it onto the red pad, we will kill it off. We will be complete in red room. Does that sound good? No problem. Does anyone else have any questions that I can answer about this? Or anything? All right, I'm going. Who is clearing hallway? We have Girion, Magala. I will always butcher everybody's name, so I apologize. Girion has indicated they have done this before, so they are going to be set. I'm going to let Knuckle know that we are. Oh, actually, the leader of this side, who Knuckle announced was the leader, you should let them know the golem side is ready. Just do it in shout chat, then we'll perfection. That is correct. All golem tanks, make certain you have your tank stance on. We would hate to have that little incident happen in the beginning.
To meet someone new, but they can't compare. And I know that I'm being a bit unfair, but you're the only one that's in my heart. I can't deny that I miss you, and I know that you miss me too. So let's get over our issues and go back to me plus you. for your illusion. I must have been delusional to think you'd be different from me, and I could earn your love for free, like I'm fucking special. I should have been more careful with you. I never would have paid the price if only I knew. I can't get you out of my bloodstream. Now every day feels like a bad dream. And you have nothing to lose. Polluted the air I was breathing. You tainted the truth I believed in. 'Cause I was high on your poison. Waved around your shotgun, but the crowd you lost it. You wasted every bullet putting on your big show. I stared down your barrel, looking you dead in the eye. You crumbled knowing that you wouldn't win the fight. I can't get you out of my bloodstream. Now every day feels like a bad dream. And you have nothing to lose. Polluted the air I was breathing. You tainted the truth I believed in. 'Cause I was high on your poison.
Oh, golems, get ready to bring your golem to your golem area. So there it is. Alright, the AoE is coming out. Remember, healers, the sooner this off, immediately. Asuna. Alright, we are moving on to White Room. Healers, if you're feeling nice, go ahead and toss a heal into the hallway golem carekeepers. Remember, here on White Golem, we're going to be saving our burst DPS until the last 20%. Alright, burst. Okay, we're moving on over to Green Golem. As we move over to Red Golem, please remember not to use dots. Alright, slow DPS until he gets it on the pad. Pull up your invuln. Go ahead and kill. Alright, let's head on back to the hallway. Hallway tanks, go ahead and pull the golems to the middle. And let us begin our AoE party. Reminder, if you see a demolish going off, go ahead and stun that golem if you feel like it. Congratulations. Make sure to tip your waiters. Head on back up to Slime side. There doesn't seem to be any dead, so we are good to go.
Bravo clear, Charlie clear if all of your people are alive and connected. Alpha's clear. Bravo clear. Check for Charlie. Does Charlie have a disconnect? Charlie is clear. All teams are clear. Go ahead and jump on the jump pad. Thank you very much. Alright, if that felt like we over-prepared, that we talked about too many things, that is the intent. Easy slime. Boring slime is easy slime. Or, excuse me, boring slime is good slime, rather, not easy. Exciting slime is the slime that people make stories about. You don't want to... Whenever you don't wind up on the evening news, that's a good thing. Alright, tank stance is off, please. Or actually, do we have someone who really wants to tank? Because I'll do it. I like tanking, but if someone really wants to prog as a main tank, feel free to volunteer yourself. I'm gonna stance up then. Go ahead and turn off your your tank stances. If you're not me. Alright, so as far as explanation goes, the only thing I really explain here is the fourfold mercy call out. I call out safe direction, so if fourfold mercy is happening around the middle or from the center, it's going to sound like 1-4-3-2 or 1-3-2-4, whatever the pattern is. I'm going to call those like markers. I'm not asking you to run out and touch them, okay? Do not try to do that. You're going to be running a marathon, you're definitely going to get hit because you're dodging out too far. The only amount of movement that you need, alright, say this Bravo marker is the boss's hitbox, you only need to do like this inside the boss's hitbox. You know, maybe this. Alright. Either the electric slide or the awkward club two-step inside the boss's hitbox. If you're going outside of the boss's hitbox for that, you're running out too far. So just keep that in mind. Other than that, listen for callouts. And have fun. Team leads, go ahead and run your ready checks. Report when ready. And make sure you guys loot your 2 chests. There are 2 chests at the bottom of the stairwell. If you're not looting those, you're not getting loot. Every chest in this instance is personal loot. Let me pull out my... Yo, we already did that science. I have 2 runs in the books, both cleared as a black mage tank. Bravo ready, Echo ready, Charlie ready. Can you get ready? Yes. Yeah, because you're Rend 1, so go ahead and prep up for that. Because the next perception should be our duelist. Okay, Alpha waiting on 1, copy that. Black mage tank is hard. Well, I don't know. I'm a trash black mage to begin with, but alright. Alpha is ready. Bravo, Echo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot ready. All teams are ready. Go ahead and pop food. Take a hit of that smoked chicken, your pop toast salad, your chicken, fettuccine, your Zephyr, whatever you want to eat. 30 on the board, tank stance check, make sure it's off. And as soon as we start here, just go immediately into lost actions. Pot usage, go ahead and use your... Oh, load my potions here. Pop potion. Appropriate to your opener, whatever that is. 10 seconds, go ahead and pop sprint. And here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Raid Y going out, please mitigate. Here we go. Fourfold coming up next. Alright, here we go. 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 1, 4. Look away from orb, get away from flower. Do the dance. Orb on 4, look away from orb, get away from flower. Okay, we are pushing the boss after this flower. Get inside the boss's hitbox. Get inside the boss's hitbox. Phase change to red. Alright, I'm going to keep it here, and I'm going to keep it facing this direction. Tank stack up front, please share this buster with me. Alright, everyone in front, go away. If I'm not the only one in front, I'm dead. Grade deleter going out. Alright, we're going to keep it here. We're going to keep it here. Stack up for chains. Stack up for chains. It's going to jump to the middle, and then it's going to be behind the wall or in front of the wall. So go ahead and break your chains and get behind the wall, behind the wall, behind the wall. Break chains and hide. We were already near a wall, so hopefully that works out. Alright, pop back out. Get to the middle. Hold your burst. We're going to be disengaging here momentarily. If Rits are coming out on the sides, please do not be on the sides and get hit. We're going to start to the left side of 4. Okay, that was a little late. We're going to hide behind at 1, hide behind at 1, hide behind at 1, hide behind at 1. Alright, pop out. Line on 1. We're pushing the yellow. Stack on 1. Go ahead and use your burst. Stay stacked. We're baiting triple laser. Stay stacked, please. We're going to bait triple laser. Triple laser going out. Just walk out of the way. Okay, we're on stone, stone, stone. Get on stone. Okay, it's gonna jump once to the middle. Alright, next is sand with earth shakers. Please point the earth shakers. They are lasers that come from the center. Please point them away from the party. Sand, 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 earth shakers 1 out. Please rotate earth shakers away from the party. Thank you very much. Alright, second earth shakers going out. Please rotate those away from the party. Be on stone, stone, stone. Triple laser coming out. Just walk out of the way. Then return to the middle for mitigation and healing. Hopefully I'm just going to fix this position right now because it's going to phase. Inner cardinal safe spots now. Get to the numbers. Get away. If you don't know this mechanic, just F off. Alright, here we go. Come back to the middle. We're going to be disengaging again momentarily. Hold your burst. Yeah, I see DC, but nothing we can do about that right now. Alright, we're going to start on Bravo. Okay, when we come back, it's going to be 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3. Curse pattern. There you go. 2, 4, 1, 3. Again, stay close so you can dodge easy. Look away from orb, get away from flower. Oh, whoops. Stack up for chains, stack up for chains. Go ahead and break your chains and return to the middle for mitigation and healing. Raid wide's going out. Clear north, I'm going to take a small buster. BBN. Alright, coming up next is a Sander Stone with a 4-fold in the middle. So there's going to be 1 Sander Stone, 4-fold, and then the other Sander Stone. So we're going to be 3, 1, just all the curse patterns. 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2. We are starting on stone, stone, stone. Middle is stone, 3, 1, 4, 2. So stone first, then 3, 1, 4, 2, then sand. 1, 4, 2. 4. 2, finish on sand, finish on sand. Badass pattern. 1 more random Sander Stone. We are on stone, stone, stone. Middle is stone. Look away from orb, get away from flower. Resolve the grid first. Resolve the grid first, then resolve the laser. Oh, well. Alright, I am going down. I'm going down. Yep. Let's get another tank to provoke. Made it oopsie. Alright. I'm gonna pick this up in a second. Alright, I got it. Thank you. Alright, get inside the boss's hitbox. Phase change to red. What's the cross? Is that a dead healer? What is that? Oh, Bravo healer. Okay. Yeah. Let's get a sack or something. Call it out. All right. At 4%, we're gonna hold DPS and walk out the final mechanics for LB3. All right. We're gonna get hide first. Then it's going to be 1, 4. Charlie blank space. So hide first, 1, 4, Charlie blank space. Here we go. Just all the curse patterns. 1, 4, Charlie blank space. Charlie. Blank space. Stack up for chains. Stack up for chains. Go ahead and break your chains. Stop DPS, by the way. Stop DPS. We want to res. We want to LB3 our folks. Go ahead and heal your LB3 after you break your chains. Very wide going out. Please mitt. All right, kill boss. Go kill boss. Kill the boss. Kill the boss. And if we still have dead people at this point, then we'll just do recovery after. Kill the boss. Alright, good job. Let's res our dead. Loot your chest near Delta. Do not advance. Do not go ahead. We're gonna have our... Yep, there we go. Dracarin is our duelist. Go slow with your perception. Don't rush it. There's 3 in that room and then 3 in the hallway. Please reveal all 6 traps. Okay, 3 have been revealed. Everyone else, mindfully, manually, make your way to Daho. Daho, do not auto-run. Do not auto-brain. And when you get to Daho, just wait behind the purple line. We don't want to accidental, like, right-click on Daho, because if you do that, then our duelist cannot do the duel. So just hang out behind the purple line at Daho. Healers, make sure you are observing the res protocol. Stand on the body before popping Lost to Rise. That's how you communicate to your co-healers who are waiting nearby that you are taking care of the res. And that's also how we save on res. We don't want 15 ambulances responding to the same medical emergency. That is not an effective use of Lost to Rise. Don't pop it just to find out that you don't need to use it. That's the thing that we're trying to prevent. Okay. Deaths resolved, I think. Is anyone disconnected? Yeah, I ate the grid by mistake too. I was looking away from the orb for a few seconds, but it snapshotted me or something. Yeah. Okay, Dracarin, whenever you've got your buffs and stuff, it looks like your Fizz range is there. Let's get Dracarin's caster. Team caster, your Cure 4 caster. Help out by buffing Dracarin. Like, time your buff with, what do you call it? The Fizz range thing. Dervish. Alright, Dracarin, who's your caster? Dracarin.
It's Lathis. I'm coming back to buff him.
Okay. Alright, thank you. Alright, Dracarin, whenever you're ready, just go ahead and take care of the duel. Depart whenever. But you are clear to proceed with the duel, and everyone else stand by behind the line at Dahu. Again, we don't want any early pulls here. I'm gonna put out some markers. Alright. While we're waiting for Dracarin, I want to explain some mechanics here to our fresh folks. The only difference between Savage Dahu and normal Dahu is that in Savage you're gonna have like a limit cut mechanic and then a flare marker mechanic. That's really the only thing that's new. Okay, our duelist has started. So if you get a number of dots, 1, 2, 3, or 4 dots over your head, just run to a marker as soon as you see it. Okay, go. If you have 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4, don't just run to any marker. If you think you can't make it to a marker, then just pick an ad and stack on it. You want to touch a lion out on the edge with your if you have the overhead marker, because that will create a safe spot for us. And if you don't do that, then we have no safe spot to deal with the knockback. You remember the knockback from normal mode? You get the knockback here, but we don't have like automatic safe spots to deal with that. So we need to make our own safe spots. So make sure you resolve that mechanic. And again, the the numbers will appear over your head. So don't be like standing inside Dahu or like underneath his tail or like head or something, and then miss that. All right. Make sure you have excellent visibility over your head. so you can recognize the marker if it shows up on you and then deal with it right away safely. Okay, don't like just barrel through all the line AEs to get to your number, because that will also not satisfy the mechanic. So make sure you resolve it quickly but safely. Flares, we are handling flares on the 3-4 marker on the south. You missed the last chest, go get it. It's fine, go get it. Yeah, don't let us start without you. But yeah, so flare marker south. When that happens, just get knocked back south, and everyone else will get knocked back north. If there's some kind of issue with resolving that mechanic, like if there's only a single save spot up north or like down south or something, then I'll call it out as I can. But hopefully we do the mechanic correctly and don't kill ourselves by not doing the numbers. Okay, that's all I got. Are you back, Yayako? Okay, I'm assuming you're back. Okay, cool. Everyone get in front of the purple line. We're not checking for food. We're not checking for shell. We're not doing a full ready check. Just get in front of the purple line when you're ready to go. Alright, we are standing by for Sir Spinal Tapper and Welkin Wick Via as soon as Welkin comes back. Alright. Everyone is in front of the purple line. Tank stance check. No one else should have tank stance on. I am pulling at Eorzea time because I cannot do a countdown because we're currently in combat. So Eorzea time 440. 440. So 15 seconds from now. Nine seconds. 6 seconds. 3, 2, pulling. Let's go. Don't bother with lost actions here, by the way. Should have said that earlier. There's no enrage, so save your juice, save your special sauce for bosses that matter. Dahu is not one of those bosses. Double puddle, double dash, 90-degree cone roll in that order. Okay. Dahu's going south. Please get out of the way. Dahu's coming up, back up north. Get out of the way and dodge this 90-degree conal. Alright. Just gonna go back to the middle here. Not wait for my ranged skill spell to not break my combo. Alright, lions are out, numbers soon to follow. Get out from underneath Dahu. Make sure you have visibility over your head. Okay, everyone handle your numbers. 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4. Please do not stack up on each other. Alright, looks like one did not handle it. It's fine. Alright, shockwave coming out. Left and right. Dodge into it. And then get knocked back to a safe spot that are numbered individuals open for us. If you know the secret jitsu, feel free to do it. Got close. Nope. I was a little late on that. Alright, 5 breaths coming out. Get out from in front of it. It is rotating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, coming up next is ads. Treat this like a tank buster. High healing on tank. And everyone else, AE burn down these ads as I bring them to the middle, please. And here you go, Rampart is up. I'm going to try to stack them up in the center as best as I can. Please burn them down. Alright, focus on the fight at hand. Focus on the fight at hand. Okay, again, high healing on tank because this actually hurts a lot. Alright, good job. Ads are coming back out. Repeating pattern. It's going to be puddles, shockwave, then numbers, 1 of each. Here we go. Puddles, shockwave coming out momentarily. Alright, right then left. Dodge into it. Alright, everyone check your head. Do not stand underneath Dahu. Check your heads. 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4. Please handle this mechanic now. Alright, looks like we are good on safe spots. Thank you for handling them. Flares go south. Everyone else goes north. Do not gap close after the knockback. I'm the exception because I want to point this out. That's all. All right, 5 breaths. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. A few autos on me and then a shockwave coming up. Get ready for shockwave. Should never come. All right. Do we have dead people? We do have a corpse. Do not auto brain down to the guard and then forget to res. We do have 1 corpse, so viewers appreciate you. Make sure you guys loot your chest, by the way. It's someone marked it with a 1, so appreciate you guys doing that. Once you jump down to Queen's Guard, there's no coming back, so just make sure you're sure that you looted your chest here, your chest after TS, and your chest before your 2 chests before TS. And congratulations on clearing the duel. We have a new first time duel clearer, Dracarin Regalt. Alright, looks like our deaths are resolved. Thank you once again, healers. Alright, let's go ahead and make our way down to Queen's Guard. This it? That's not it. This it? Oh. 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 There it is. Alright. Okay. Let's get all tanks up front. We don't have a whole lot of tanks today, so all tanks come up front and get selected for duties. Let's have Peebus. You can do white 1. And then I'll be nothing. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. All tank duties assigned. I'll talk about what you need to do in a second. Let's get our reflectors called out. 1 per party. Let's get 2 dispels called out. 2 for the entire raid. That's not 1 per team. That's 2 for the entire raid. Please call it out in yell chat. And while you guys are calling that out, I'm going to start talking about tank stuff. White tanks, red tanks. You're going to start this fight with tank stance on. You are going to be pulling all 4 of these bosses. White 1, you're going to be assigned the knight. White 2, the warrior. Red 1, soldier. Red 2, gunner. Make sure your tank stance is on. Pull with shield lob, lightning shot, tomahawk, or unmend, and then go into your normal 1, 2, 3. Just treat it as a normal raid pull, single target. Reason being, you want to compete for threat. You're gonna be competing against our cleared duelist, who will be pulling a lot of threat because now they are doing double damage. So make sure you pull correctly. Don't immediately, like, I know we can walk up to these ads, but don't just like immediately go into your like 1, 2, 3. You still need to pull with your range pull spell because that will generate like a high threat lead at the beginning. Oh, okay. Dracarin, make sure you percept, by the way, on the way out, because you don't want to get popped by the exit trap. So hopefully you can handle that. All right, but yeah, white tanks, red tanks. You guys are going to be pulling these 4 other tanks. Make sure your tank stances are off. During the fight, white tanks will be tanking the majority. So Peebus is tanking the knight during the first phase, and then the soldier during the second phase. Gurion, you're going to be tanking the warrior during the first phase, and then gunner during the second phase. Red tanks, you will turn your tank stance off after these 4 jump away after the opening sequence. You will turn it back on during phase 3. So for phase 3, white tanks are handling the first wave, red tanks are handling the second wave. One's north, two south. So Peevis Iron first north Aura Sphere, Garyon Magala first south Aura Sphere, Cole Z second north Aura Sphere, and Leon second south Aura Sphere. Chain 1 is Mirage. You are handling the west turret during phase 2, and Olivia High, you're handling east turret during phase 2. If any tank goes down, please say something so like other tanks can try to flex. So like myself, I'm not marked. I'm like kind of like a backup tank, and I think we have 3 other tanks that are backup. So that's what we have in the pocket right now. So do communicate if you go down. All right, let's see here. Bravo Reflect, Foxtrot, Alpha Charlie, Oh, okay. Bravo Reflect Delta is Echo. Let's get an Echo Reflect called out. I don't think I see it here. Just as a heads up, my job is to tank east turret. Not at the start, because it's a long sniper shot. The sniper shot cast is very long. I think if you pop it right away, you're actually gonna run out of invuln. So make sure you wait until like 50% through the cast and then pop invuln. Yeah, don't get AFK kick. Do move around. Or turn on HUD layout. Oh, and to answer Mirage's question, will I need to turn tank stance on and grab aggro for turret? You need to turn it on and get aggro, because that's a targeted thing. And additionally, you need to turn it on like before the turrets come out. I'll make the call out. So like I'll usually say chain 1, 2, turn on your tank stance. Turrets are coming out, something like that. Just turn on your tank stance at that time and prepare, like get in position to take your turrets. Yeah. But yeah, regarding the invuln, that was for Olivia. That was Olivia's question. Okay, we still need to reflect on Echo. It doesn't matter if you've done it before or not. Again, we're not expecting experts. You're discussing? Okay. Can I explain the reflex? Yeah, as soon as the Echo team reflector gets called out. Okay, we have an Echo reflector. Thank you for volunteering. Alright, so reflectors, take a look in raid text chat. I pasted a picture of the rough locations for where you start. Like which orbs you're getting. So let's see. We're gonna who's doing this for the first time? I want to explain this from your vantage point. Reflectors specifically. Just someone. All right. Well, it looks like someone in Echo, whoever is doing it, Yukaku is doing this for the first time. So, take a look at raid text chat. So, for example, Echo Reflect. I'm gonna target myself so I don't accidentally pull these guys. Echo Reflect. You're gonna, when we enter phase 3. This is not for like right when we start, but during phase 3, during the final phase. You're gonna be running your reflect pattern. So we're gonna be putting DPS on the bosses for the first 2 phases, and then for the final phase, they become those like shield. Like if you can remember the normal mode mechanic, like during the last phase they turn into like those shielded versions of themselves and they like cast their raid wide or whatever. During that phase, you're going to reflect 2 sets of orbs 2 times. So for example, the Echo Reflector will start out here where I'm jumping. They're going to cast Reflect on themselves when they see the orb show up. Reflect on yourself and not your teammate. If you're using Light Curtain, you don't even have to worry about it. But if you're using Lost Reflect, make sure you're reflecting yourself. Cast Reflect on yourself. Then move to the wait for the first raid wide to hit, like the circle, not raid wide, excuse me, the circle to show up, reflect it, then move to the second position. Okay, that's why you see like E1 and then an arrow E2. So you get reflected on E1, Echo 1, and then you move to Echo 2 and get reflected, or reflect that. Okay. So Vintage Badger. Let's see here. Which one did you call? Charlie Reflect. All right. So similarly for Charlie Reflect, you're starting all the way up here, like near the 1 marker. So again, you're gonna take these two northeast outer two orbs. So when you see the orb show up, just reflect yourself. You're gonna see the orange like area effect thing show up. Stand in it with reflect on. You're gonna reflect your first one. Then you're gonna move to the you're gonna move down to your second orb, reflect that, and that's your mechanic. You're gonna do it twice. Okay. So all reflectors are gonna do their first pair, reflect their first pair of orbs, do damage, whatever. Then you're gonna reflect it again. Okay. Make sure you expect that. Make sure you're expecting that. I'll try to call it out. I'm not very good at calling that out, but right now you don't need to have reflect slotted in. What healers and pseudo healers need to have on right now is Steel Sting and Spellforge. But before I go into that, is your reflect? Yeah, wiggle check. By the way, don't get APK kicked. Did I answer your question? Is your question answered? Do you have any other questions on reflect? Because if you do, please don't sit on it. All right, I'm gonna assume that you have no further questions. If you do have further questions, just speak up. Okay, so what was I gonna say here? Oh, so healers, make sure healers and pseudo healers, make sure that you have Steel Sting and Spellforge loaded up on your bar right now. Do not precast. Don't start buffing your teammates until the countdown. Okay, you want to wait until the countdown starts. Once you see the countdown ticking down, start buffing your teammates with Steel Sting or Spellforge. You want to buff your physical damage dealers with Spellforge. You want to buff your magic folks with Steel Sting. And the idea is that once the call gets made during the first phase of whether like what damage they're invulnerable to, all we have to do is click off the wrong buff. All right, instead of you having to buff us when the call is made, just pre-buff and then let your teammates figure it out if they need to click off their buff or not. Yeah, I'm not too sure on the specifics of reflecting. I think there's a cast, but like I would just cast reflect on yourself like as soon as the orbs show up. It's pretty quick. I've done it a few times, but I don't remember. I don't have it in my head how that works. Okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I think that's it as far as like critical mechanics go. Phoebus, Iron, you need to be super mindful of your positioning. So for first phase, if the knight, so for tethers to win, find the safe quarter. If the knight forces you to run to the warrior, make sure you immediately gap close back to the knight when it does its slice. Otherwise, that knight is going to run to the warrior and tether. I've seen it happen a couple of times, so just be super mindful of it. Similarly, during phase 2, Phoebus, also you want to wait until the Mustadio comes out before running out to the safe spot. And also to a lesser extent, Garyon Magala, you're going to have to wait for that as well. Usually not a big issue with tank white 2, but white 1, it's potential raid deleter, so make sure you observe that timing. Otherwise, they're going to tether and we're going to die. Okay, that's all I got. Team leads, go ahead and run your ready checks, report when ready. And while we're waiting for that, I just want to mention a few reminders. During second phase, the Mustadio mechanic, you want to aim it towards the middle first, the gunner in the middle first, and then a turret on the east or west side. For bomb mechanics during the first phase, if it's Sword Omen, And I say find your safe bomb out on the edge. I mean it. Find your safe bomb out on the edge, the very edge. Don't think that you're gonna find a bomb like on the inside here somewhere. I see this like every time we pull. Just some people do it. They're not used to this fight yet. That's fine. But do find your safe bomb out on the edge. Okay, out on the edge means out on the edge, like right up next to the death wall. And then for knockback, first phase, that's just 45 to 90 degrees from the approach of the knight. Just make sure you get knocked in the correct direction. If you get knocked away from the knight, you're going to travel with the orb and you're going to take a stack and possibly die. Cole, Z is red 1. You are second North Aura-sphere. That is correct. Alright, stand by for Charlie. Foxtrot is ready. Echo is ready. Delta is ready. Bravo is ready. Alpha is ready. Stand by for Charlie. Charlie is ready. All teams are ready. Go ahead and pop food if you're like me. You have no food buff on. Because Nako just talks way too much. Red tanks, white tanks, turn on your tank stance. 30 on the board. Let's go ahead and take our positions here. And red tanks, white tanks, as a reminder, please pull with your range pull spell, stack them up nice and tight, and pull on one. Do your Tomahawk, Shield Lob, Lightning Shot, Unmanned, do it at 1. And pull them in a tight stack, dead center. Okay, everyone else, just immediately go into lost actions, and here we go. Beavis, bring that to the center, please. Thank you. Raid wides are coming out. Team mitigation first. Alright, good job. Red tanks, turn off your tank stance. White tanks, repull. Aggro has reset. Warrior, yep, there we go. Knight to the middle, very good. Alright, we are in Spellforge, Spellforge, Spellforge. Please give your team members Spellforge. Otherwise, we're not doing damage. White tanks have priority. Alright, first bomb mechanic. Shield Omen, this is a knockwave mechanic from the center. Do not start out next to the wall. Position yourself to get knocked back 45 to 90 from the knight. Bombs are tethered. If you are tethered, your target bomb is big bomb. You want to get knocked back towards your correct bomb. Tethers to big. This is a knockback from the center. Don't get knocked out of the arena. Tethers to big. Tethered folks, when you land, run to a bomb that just exploded. Wait for the second explosion to hit. Clear. Get back in. Critical rolls. If you died, please say something. Okay. Warrior is boosting. Dispellers. Dispel now, please. Raid wide's going out. Knight is very high. They need to die at the same time, so make sure their hit points are even. Alright, coming up next is Tethers to Wind. Tethers to Wind, followed by Find the Safe Quarter. Alright, even out damage. At this point, if you are tethered, you are going to win Green Wind. If not, you're going to Purple Gravity. Tethers to Wind. Knight is casting Sword Omen. You are finding the safe quarter around the Knight, and we're going far away. Find the safe quarter around the Knight, go out. Okay, towards the Warrior. Peevis, this is exactly what I was talking about. Make sure you go in right now. Alright. Raid wides are going out. Please make sure the warrior is dispelled, by the way. Thank you. Forgot to call it out. Small Buster. And then repeat of mechanics starting with Invul and Tethered. We are now in Steel Sting. Steel Sting, click off your Purple Spell Forge buff. Healers apply Steel Sting to white tanks first, then everyone else. We are now in Steel Sting. Get that on your party or we're not doing damage. Alright. Alright, transition to phase 2. That's fine. Aggro has reset once again. Make sure you re-pull this. Okay, this is a reopener situation. Alright, good job. Good movement, Peebus. Thank you. Alright. Dark Knights do not second pot here. First gunner mechanic. Small balls turn to frogs. Follow the frogs one jump. They will create a safe spot between them. White tanks, make sure you don't dodge out too early. Looks like 3. 3 is the safe spot. Mustadio is out. Get in position. Aim your opening towards the gunner in the middle. Aim your opening towards gunner in the middle first. Turret on the side. Clear. Get back in the fight. Critical rolls. If you died, please say something. If you died and came back to life, pop re-razor. Small buster going out. Alright, chain 1 and 2. Actually, before I say that, raid wide going out. Please mitigate. Alright, chain 1 and 2. Go ahead and turn on your tank stance. We are approaching your turret mechanic. Alright, after this cast, gun turret's gonna cast. Alright, chain 1 and 2, get in position. Take control of your turrets now. Take control of your turrets. Be selected for the tank buster. Alright, DPS on turrets. Invuln that sniper shot now. Kill this second turret, please. Raid wides are going out. Please mitigate. Good job. Okay, hot or cold coming up. Pay attention to the call. If it's pyretic, you're gonna stop moving, stop casting. If it's not, then yeah, soldiers high. Thank you. All right, sheathe your weapon. Hands off keyboards. Put your controllers down. Think about how your run is going, how your day is going. Pyretic is off. Go ahead and start fighting again. All right, second gunner mechanic. If we see it. We're following untethered soldiers. They're going to jump twice. They are the safe spot. Reflectors. Start thinking about slotting in reflect if you're using the skill. All right, safe. Soldiers are at Alpha and Charlie. Doesn't matter. All right. Chain tanks. Turn off your tank stance. Don't pull threat here. Everyone kill the north and south orbs. Reflectors. Do your thing. Okay. Second orb. Please invuln that marker, by the way. White tanks. And then turn off your tank stance. Red tanks, turn on your tank stance. We're about to take over here. Don't get parried, don't get reflected. Reflectors, get in position again. Red tanks, get in position. Everyone else, get in position. Kill the north and south orbs first. Then finish up the fight. Make sure you invuln that marker. Red tanks. Alright, yeah, last call for healer LB3 if you still need to get people up. Don't get parried, don't get reflected. Alright, good job. Checking for dead. I don't think we have any. I think we got all of our LB3s off. Okay, looking good. Good job, guys. Go ahead and loot your 2 chests. Second chest, courtesy of our duelist, Dracarin Regalt. Take that hand token that you got from the second chest. And clap. For Dracarin, thank you. Thank you for our hand token, Dracarin. All right. Time for everyone's favorite Phantom. Oh, looks like we've got some betters. Okay, so if you are interested in betting, You're gonna stand on the 1 or the 4 marker. And it looks like I'm gonna pull over to 4. So looks like this is where we're going. Tank stance check. I'll be resuming tank duties once again. We're gonna start on the 4 side, so if you wanna bet on 1, then yeah, that's how it is. All right, make sure team leads go ahead and run a ready check, because sometimes we have people at guard still. So just do a ready check. Report when ready. Do we use actions on this guy? Yes. Use what you have left in the tank. Do not pop anything new. So if you're at 0 out of 10 charges on something, which I don't think is the case, because we've been killing these bosses fairly quickly, then don't pop anything new. But like if you're like me and you've got like 3 out of 10 charges on your Lost Font of Power and Banner, then use what you have left in the tank. Don't pop anything new. So the gamble here is that after the first raid wide, we're gonna have to run to 1 or 4. The gamble is that we're hoping that it's going to be 4. If not, then we're gonna have to hustle over to 1. So be prepared to do that. But you know what? Let's do this. Let's play the game. Okay, Echo ready, Charlie ready, Bravo ready, Alpha ready, Delta ready. Standby for Foxtrot. Waiting on 2 and Foxtrot. Copy that. Imagine actually doubting 1. Well, we'll find out whose faith is going to be rewarded in a second. All right, standing by for Foxtrot. Oh, by the way, it's not an actual bet until you put down your ley lines. Your ley lines, your salted earths, your stars. I want to see all the ground effects. And then the subsequent groans of agony when we inevitably have to move to 1, because I'm never right here, so. Alright, staying by for Foxtrot. Zero faith. I forgot what that mechanic was. All right, what's going on with Foxtrot? Are we still waiting on 2 or? Oh, what? Waiting on 1. Okay. FFA. I haven't called out Benny Order in months. I think I stopped calling it out, even while other hosts were doing it. Not saying that I'm like somehow better or anything, but I just found out it's like we'd spend a whole bunch of times like calling out Benny, and then it's just like the ads are over in an instant, and I don't know. I just don't see a point. I don't even see a point to banish here. Speaking of banish, hopefully our banish person has it loaded accurately. Alright. We are still waiting on 1 in Foxtrot, copy that. Don't get AFK kicked. As soon as Foxtrot comes back, we're going to do another ready check, so just stand by. FF tactics as well. And now I'm getting the itch to try to figure out how to play that again. Can't figure it out. Figure what out? What are you trying to figure out? Oh. I thought it was something specific to Phantom. Regarding mechanics here, just follow callouts. It's not that hard. And then if we see ad phase, then healers heal up the white ghosts. If you have Benny, feel free to use it. If not, just all healers participate in the healer mechanic, and then everyone else DPS down the red ghosts. Right, yeah. They're not like disconnected or dead, right? Like we're just
I said BRB in party chat like a couple minutes ago.
yeah, that's fine. They might be dealing with some kind of RL issue, who knows. But yeah, we're standing down from readiness, so like I'm hoping Drakrin you don't like fat finger your back jump key and jump into the Phantom. Because that's gonna suck. But yeah, we're just gonna stand by, and when Foxtrot's member comes back, we're gonna do a full ready check. Yeah, there's. I'm not even gonna joke. Like I was about to sarcastically reply, but then I remembered I'm actually doing call outs, and the instant my words seem untrustworthy, then that's the beginning of the end. Yeah, don't actually do it. All right, you know what? We're gonna stand down from readiness. Go ahead and take this moment to do a dice only Dahu Frog. Maybe we'll see. Take this moment to handle your bios or whatever. So I'm gonna safely stand behind this purple line, and hopefully no one pulls Phantom while I'm gone, because AFK bio BRB. And folks on 1, go ahead and get your I told you so's ready to go. We're not checking for food, we're not checking for shell, there's no enrage here, so we might see ads, I guess, if we don't pop food, but I'll leave that up to you guys. But I'm not gonna require food here. As a reminder, use what you have left in the tank for lost actions. Don't pop anything new. Most likely you're going to be swapping out for something fresh going into TA. Here we go. 3, 2, pulling on 1, over to 4. Here we go. Bet your ley lines are salted earth. I see that. I like that ninja thing. Raid wide going out. I'm moving her a pot. This is how sure I am that I'm not going to lose uptime. There we go. What's the bet? 1 or 4? Heartbreak. We're going to 1. Let's go. Yo, I never win this bet.
Guys, you won it on Tuesday.
All right, let's go walk with this donut. Don't fall behind. Don't get ahead. Hashtag never lucky, I think. Don't walk into the death wall. Wait for the flashing to stop on Bravo. Wait. Go to Bravo. And then after this exo flare passes, feel free to go back into Alpha. Alright, let's go. Alpha. And we're going to be here for a little bit. I never get that bet off. And it never happens for me. Alright, we're gonna wait for 3 flashes on Bravo, then we're gonna walk into Bravo. 1, 2, 3, let's go into Bravo. We're gonna wait for 3 flashes on Alpha, then we're gonna move into Alpha. 1, 2, 3, let's go into Alpha, and we are seeing ad phase. Which is fine, there's nothing wrong with ad phase. Okay, healers do the heal mechanic, non-healers do the DPS mechanic. Let's go. Benny, if you got it, that works on the white ghosts. Phase 2. Also, if you're done with your ad, move towards the other ad that's still alive. Don't assume that it's going to get handled, because that's how we die here. Okay, hard heal that Misty Wraith. Alright, interrupt the middle. Go. Alright, very good. Sweep 2 is Peebus Iron. So go ahead and pop Perception and start clearing the way for traps. Make sure you loot your chest here. Alright, go slow if you don't know exactly where the traps are. Okay, everyone else mindfully, manually make your way down to TA. Do not auto run, do not auto brain. Do not take do not take blind corners, especially after the stairwell. Don't just immediately duck into the hallway because there is a trap. There's a trap right here, please reveal it. Alright. 3 more in this room. Reveal all 3 traps. Don't touch any of them. Okay, all traps revealed. Thank you, Peebus. And we're gonna invuln the traps after TA, so you don't have to hold on to that. Alright, everyone, go ahead and mindfully, manually make your way down to TA. Do not auto run, do not auto brain. Don't touch any pink traps. Just your wait timer? Oh, I don't know what that's about. Oh, blood macros? Oh, okay. Alright, welcome to TA, The Wall. First time folks, I'm gonna explain some stuff here. If you don't have any, like, context, that's fine. because it's your first time here. You're not going to have context. So just try to retain information as best as you can. Let me pull up the full host plan channel so I don't forget anything. Alright, TA prep. Go over sword callouts and elemental brand. So for swords, I'm only covering callouts, by the way. I'm not doing like mechanic explanations other than what's relevant to the callout. So for sword callout, I call out the safe spot on the field 1, 2, 3, or 4. That spot will not get cleaved by anything. You will have to get cleaved by something. The safe spot is next. Like the place to get cleaved is next to the safe spot. Not diagonal, so immediately north, south, east, or west. Diagonal is never correct. Diagonal will get you killed. Diagonal is never the correct answer. So make sure you guys are paying attention. For this is elemental brand. The first 3 weapon mechanics do not have elemental brand. Just like in normal mode, you resolve the mechanic to be at 0 temperature by the end of the mechanic. So you get hit by whatever you need to get hit by to be at 0 temperature by the end of the first 3 weapon mechanics. The second half of the fight, the second 3 weapon mechanics do involve elemental brand. You will get a debuff. I will call out when to look at your debuff bar, or at least pay special attention to it, because you're going to get an elemental brand. Please identify what that debuff is. It's going to be like -1 cold brand, +2 hot brand. It's going to be something like that. Make sure you identify what that is, and you want to finish your mechanic, whatever we're doing, opposite your elemental brand, because that brand will activate near the end and consume whatever you have over your head. Okay, so just finish the mechanic, whatever we're doing, opposite your elemental brand, and then that will resolve, and you will be at normal and not die, or neutral and not die at the end. So yeah, finish the mechanic opposite your elemental brand. And finally, we do have quick march mechanics. There are 3 quick march mechanics here. The first 2, you just start in the dead center tile, point your quick march towards the thing that you need to get hit by, or the thing that will save your life, and walk accordingly. Don't sprint, don't lost swift, and please, for the love of God, no lost impetus. The third time, the final time we see quick march is during hard bow pattern. You want to position yourself 2 squares away. Quick march is always 2 squares. You want to position yourself 2 squares away from the correct answer during the hard bow pattern, and then quick march into the correct square. And that's it. TA is hard. Don't expect this to be a cakewalk easy fight. If this is your first time here, listen to callouts and do what you think you need to do. If you die here, it's not the end of the world. Just relax, don't get flustered, and learn from your death. So yeah, like as you probably figured out, we don't like yell at anyone for being on the floor here in Lego Steppers. If you make a mechanic, if you wipe the raid or something like that, then that's just take it as a lesson learned. But yeah, we're not gonna like shame you if you like mess up a mechanic that you've never seen before. That's not how we do things here on Lego Steppers. And then finally, if we wipe, then we wipe, no big deal. There are many runs today, so I'm not gonna commit to a like a makeup pull, because sometimes I'll do it, but not today, because I think Roast Beef is doing a run in at 1:30 or at 1:30 like PST. But yeah, sometimes runs end, so don't get too sad if that happens. Alright, at this point, Aether Shield tanks, go ahead and pop on Aether Shield. Stone Skin 2 DPS, folks. Make sure you have Stone Skin 2 in ready to go, slotted, ready to go. Stone Skin 2 and Aether Shield will be popped for every Glory of Boja. I will call it out. I'll say Stone Skin 2, Aether Shield Heavy Mitigation. That's just pop Stone Skin 2 there. And then after the raid wide hit, feel free to pop Stone Skin 2 again if you're doing that, and help out with the bleed dot ticks. Okay. Pseudo healers, make sure you have enough charges of Lost Cure 4 on your bar, ready to go. As a matter of fact, I need to reslot my Lost action. And then make sure if you're sitting on 1 out of 10 charges of something, just go ahead and refresh now, because you don't want to be reslotting while doing like sword mechanics or something like that. There's a lot of movement here, And if you're not used to the fight, you definitely don't want to be messing with your holster while you're dodging stuff. Okay, team leads, go ahead and run your ready checks. Report when ready. And if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask them. Oh yeah, so Shell, yeah, now's a good time to get Shell on. Drakrin, you do not need Shell because you've got double hit points, so don't want you to get buff called and miss your damage rotation. Alright, Foxtrot ready, Charlie ready, Echo ready, Alpha ready, Bravo ready. Stand by for Delta team. Delta missing 2, copy that. Yeah, okay, so you might be dealing with a buff culling issue, Drakrin. Are you, like, if you've got FC buffs on, then that's definitely going to count against your max. So if Drakrin is hitting like buff calls, that means like they're not going to get their full damage rotation out. So if you got dance partner and like all that, like someone else is buffing you like an Astro, kindly spread the wealth as far as buffs go. All about all right. I mean, ultimately, you guys do whatever Drakrin wants, but if just keep in mind you might be running up against the buff limit if you start missing your number 4 rotation. I forget what that is. You do your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like you're gonna miss your 4, 5 if you have too many buffs on. So make sure you don't have like Shell. If someone gives you bubble, just click it off. Like there's an actual macro to all that, to that. I think it's in the dual channel. All right, we're standing by for Delta. Stay ready. We're expecting them to come back soon. No. Alright, copy on Delta, missing 1. Alright, stay ready. Don't wander off. If you have to, okay, Delta is ready. All teams are ready. Go ahead and pop food. If you're like me, you've got no food buff on, go ahead and pop food. Tank stance check. I should be the only one with tank stance on here. 3-0 on the board. Hopefully everyone's got fresh actions by now. Okay, creeping up to get my 15 yards. No fizz range, right click stuff, please. Oh, cancel? Okay, standing down. Canceling. Stand down. Yeah. Right. We are not pulling. Yeah, I know. That happens. Better now than during like a few seconds into the fight, and then you guys don't have LB3, because you lose LB like when that person disconnects. So. Yeah, by the way, I'm not the only one who can cancel a countdown. So if you guys have like a, well, actually no, I don't want to delegate that to you guys, just because sometimes we'll do a countdown, and if someone disconnects during the countdown, we'll just commit. Like if they're disconnecting often. So like we're gonna ready up again, and then not right now because people pop stuff, which is unfortunate, but we're gonna wait out the 2 minutes or whatever. And then when they get back, if they disconnect during the countdown again, we're just gonna commit. So.
Logging back right now. Sorry about that. That was so scary. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, sometimes it happens. Don't worry about it.
I was moving, then like bam, black screen.
Yep. It happens a lot here. Like there was another, I think like a few days ago I was leading a raid and someone disconnected or pokeballed like whenever we did the countdown. So eventually we just started committing to the countdown.
I'm back.
Okay, team leads, go ahead and run your ready checks once again. Let's make sure everyone is back. And if you're still waiting on like a cooldown or something, then just hit no. Foxtrot is ready. Delta is ready. Echo is ready. Stand by for Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie teams. Alpha is ready. Stand by for Bravo and Charlie. Bravo waiting on one, copy that. And Charlie also waiting on one, copy that as well. Okay, we are standing by for Bravo and Charlie teams. Stay ready, don't wander off. If you have to go to the bathroom, tell your team lead, or just yell it out rather, just so we know. Yep. Yeah, the only marker the only like target marker that I'm using is red 1 right now, so all the other markers are free for people to use, like to mark dead healers and whatnot. What's our status on Bravo and Charlie? Are we still waiting for one? Charlie is ready, standing by for Bravo team. Okay. Are they inside? Like, are they inside the arena, or are they on the outside? They're inside the arena? Because we're running up against, we're not like, okay, I'm gonna say we're running up against the timer, but we're not in danger of timing out of the instance. Okay, is that Bravo? Yeah, we're all experiencing like random DCs, so don't worry about it. Are we still waiting on Bravo, by the way? Okay. Okay. Yeah, if they didn't say anything, well. All right, team leads, go ahead and ready check one more time. We're just gonna pull if that person's not back, because I don't want to spend too much longer. If they didn't say anything, then you know they're probably dealing with some RL issue. Delta ready, Charlie ready, Echo ready, Foxtrot ready, Alpha ready. Bravo still missing the one. All right, well we're gonna pull because that's a little too long, and they didn't say anything. So nope, that's not your fault. That's whoever didn't say anything. That's their issue. All right.
Yeah, they're across the purple line. It'll be fine.
Yeah, well they'll you know they're gonna die as long as they don't like disconnect. So okay, here we go. 30 on the board. We are committing to this countdown. If anyone disconnects, the countdown is still going to go. So here we go. Yeah, make sure you have enough time on your food. You want more than 10 minutes. All right. Here we go. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, pulling. Engage. Here we go. Stack Buster up front. Please share this with me. Aether Shield. Stone Skin 2, Heavy Mitigation. I don't know why I'm spacing. Alright, random weapons. 3 random weapons. Alright, everyone in front, in front, in front. Get in front, get in front. Alright, coming up next is behind or out. Okay, behind, behind, behind. I feel like I'm slow. Alright, coming up next is out. Okay, don't greed this too hard. She's gonna spin. Get out. Alright, stack on 3. We're starting with the boulder pattern. Stack on 3. Take a look at your overhead temperature. Be at 0 by the end of this mechanic. Take a look at your quick march debuff. That is 2 squares worth. Quick march, we're all starting from 3, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, healers, please heal us up when this hits. Point your quick march towards the thing you need to get hit by. We are marching in 3, 2, 1. March. After the march, run back to the middle. We're going to take the glory here. Aether Shield, Stone Skin 2, Heavy Mitigation now, please. Alright, get in front of the boss. Phase change to sword. Get in front. It is pointing at 3. Get in front of the boss. Get in front of the boss. Okay. Build your gauge. This is a full downtime mechanic. Take a look at your overhead temperature. Think about what you need to be hit by to be at 0 by the end. Boss is going away. I'm calling out safe spots. Answer is next to the safe spot. Here we go. First safe spot is 3. First safe spot is 3. Answer is next to the 3. Diagonal is not correct. Go 1 tile, north, south, east, or west. There you go. Safe spot is 2. Safe spot is 2. If you still need to get hit, your answer is next to 2. Diagonal, not correct. Alright, good job. Stack up on boss. We're going to take the glory here. Aether Shield, Stone Skin 2, Heavy Mitigation. Hey, everyone get behind the boss, get behind the boss, get behind the boss. She has relocated to the center. Get behind the boss. Tank stack up front. Do not pop mitigation yet. Everyone take a look at your quick march debuff that's going out right now. Stack buster, stack buster, stack buster. Please share this and mitigate. Point your quick march away from the column of fire. We're going to Bravo in 3, 2, 1. March. Alright. Free trips to the fire fields. If they happen to re-res, please rescue them out. Everyone take a look at your overhead temperature. There is no extra gimmick here. Just walk out to the correct square. Alright, arrows are out. Trace it out. And go to the correct square. I was about to go. Alright, stack up on boss. Stack up on boss. We're going to take the glory here. Aether Shield, Stone Skin 2. We're going to move to the middle real quick. And now is the beginning of difficult mechanics. Circle around the boss, get away, get away, get away. Flash, get away. Alright, stack on 3 once again. This is the beginning of elemental brand mechanics. Take a look at your overhead temperature. Take a look at your elemental brand debuff. Think about what you need to be hit by to be opposite your elemental brand. Stack up on 3 healers. Once again, please heal us when this hits. And walk yourself to the correct answer. Unseen Eye is also coming out, so do observe that.
Inner
Where is
corners.
it? Inner corners are safe. Thank you for the call. Inner corners are safe. Alright, return to the middle. Aether Shield, Stone Skin 2, Heavy Mitigation. Whoa. Oh, I failed my mechanic. Alright, I got it back. That's weird. Thank you. Alright, get in front of the boss, in front of the boss, in front of the boss, pointing towards 3, in front of the boss, pointing towards 3. Okay, pop your re-razor if you came back to life. Alright, take a look at your overhead temperature. Take a look at your elemental brand debuff. Think about what you need to be hit by to be opposite your elemental brand. Once again, this is a full downtime mechanic. She is going away now. First safe spot is 2. First safe spot is 2. Your answer is next to the 2 square. Diagonal is not correct. Alright. If you still need to get hit, safe spot is 3. Your answer is next to 3. Diagonal is not correct. 1, definitely not correct. You standing on 1, that's unfortunate. Alright, stack up on boss. Go ahead and healer LB3 now. Healer LB3 now. Aether Shield, Stone Skin 2, Heavy Mitigation. Okay. I feel like there's some kind of weird lag. Everyone get behind, get behind, get behind. Get behind. Alright. Unseen Eye coming out from Charlie. Dodge it. Okay, sides are safe. Pop sprint. Do not run yet. Do not run yet. We're going to Bravo now. Go to Bravo. Go to Bravo. Go to Bravo. Okay, please respect this mechanic if we happen to see it. Okay. Take a look at your overhead temperature. Alright, good job. Loot your personal chest. Let's get our folks up. Do not advance past the alpha marker, please. We do have, I think we do have 1 dead. Alright. Good job. Good job doing that. Alright, thank you, Delta. Okay, so for our first time folks, first timers and anyone else who wants to participate, let's go back to the trap room and huddle near a pink trap. Don't pop it. Do not pop it. Do not pop it. Okay, I'm not gonna be part of this. So what's gonna happen here? Don't like, yeah, just get close to it. Like move at a tangent, but don't like run towards it. So what's gonna happen here is you're all gonna jump on the pink trap at the same time. I'll count it down, and then when you pop it, run to the other side of TA and jump across the jump pad, and then just go straight into the gate in front of you. You're gonna be minied, so you're gonna squeeze through the center of the bars when you do this. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm gonna count this down. So when this hits 0, just jump on the pink trap. Everyone jump on the pink trap at 0. 2, 1, go ahead and jump on it. All right, let's go. Make your way over to the Minotaur. We're opening up the way to Minotaur. So no one should be going towards the queen. Do not go towards the queen. Do not pop the queen cutscene. Alright, jump across the jump pad here. And then go through the gate. It's going to accept only one minied person. Alright, there you go. We have a winner. Sugoi Senpai. Alright, I'm gonna invuln these traps down here. Please do not get off the stairwell until I give the all clear. Do not get off the stairwell until I give the all clear. Alright, here we go. Nope, that's not... Alright. Really, don't go out there. Do not go off the stairs until the all clear is given. I'm definitely dead here. We need another tank to pop the bridge trap. All right, thank you. Hug the right wall off the stairwell. Hug the right wall off the stairwell. All right, welcome to Minotaur. That was a close one, Willie. I saw you walk out there. I'm like, those traps are still there, sir. Just glad it wasn't like right where you walked out there. All right, tanks on these markers. 2 tanks per marker, please. Okay, I'll take 1. Let's have you do 2. We'll have you do 3, and we'll have you do 4. Okay. Tank who is not marked is trap sweep. Marked tanks will be primary ad bait. So during ad phase, we're going to be pulling the ads in a clockwise rotation around the outer ring. Let's get reflectors and dispellers. Call it out. Let's get 4 of each while I'm putting these markers out on the field. And we'll go over what the tanks need to do in just a second, but let me get these markers out first. Reflectors, dispellers are inner ring mechanics. You guys are going to the inner ring for the ad phase. You are reflecting a ball of fire, and you are dispelling and hitting for dot damage a ball of earth. You will dispel the stone skin and hit it for some amount of damage. Just a single dot should do it, and then that'll be the dispel mechanic. Reflects called out. Let's get 4 dispels called out, please. There should be we used 2 during guard, so we should have 10 people with dispel. So just 4 of you need to call it out. We want quadruple redundancy because ad mechanics are hard, and we don't want to lose like our single dispeller and then have no one to dispel. So let's get 2 more dispels called out. How long do queen fight last? 10 minutes. Don't spend any actions here. Save it for queen. Unless you've got some in the pocket. I mean, you do you, but just make sure you have enough for 10 minutes of fighting at the queen. All right, let's get one more dispel called out, please. We want quadruple redundancy because if a dispeller gets surprised by the push-pull mechanics here, then and they die, then we don't want to be unprepared for that. Let's get one more dispeller, call it out. Is there? Do we not have? So there should be 10 other individuals here with dispel, right? Between the healers and the pseudo healers, we should have brought the pseudo healer kit. We need one more dispel because if, like, I've seen quadruple redundancy fail here, so. No, well, I mean, you already called reflect. There's 10 other people here who can. Yeah, don't worry about that. You guys already called reflect. Let's have other people step up to do dispel duty. Like I said, there's 10 other people here with reflect, and we only need one more to call it out. You'll get fourth. You can slot it. Okay, so that's 4 dispels, yeah. Alright, cool. All dispels called out, reflects called out. If you guys, I mean, if we have 4 dispellers and you all live here, and you don't have to slot over for, like, Lost Rise or something after the fight, then, you know, we can count on you to dispel during Queen, so. But right now, I'm only assuming that we have 4 people slotting in dispel and have called it out, so if you didn't call out dispel, then don't slot it in because we're gonna need you to use that for queen. Okay, so for our tank stuff, if you are marked, you are primary ad bait. As I mentioned earlier, you're gonna pull your ad. Like, you're gonna pull your ad to your number, and then you're gonna take it for a walk clockwise to the left, facing in, but clockwise around the outer circle. So for me, my ad is going to spawn on alpha. Just rotate this logic accordingly to your marker. So when your ad shows up, make sure you pull with provoke, because provoke is 25 yards and your unmanned shield lob lightning shot tomahawk is only 15. So make sure you pull with provoke, because if you're slightly like too far from your ad, by the time you realize that you've been spamming your pull skill and it hasn't fired, by the time you realize that, your ad has walked off, okay? So make sure you pull with provoke. Pull with provoke, follow up with unmanned shield lob lightning shot tomahawk, and then take your dog for a walk going left, going clockwise around the outer ring. At about here, at about like 2/3 of the way to your next marker, the floor is going to turn yellow. Immediately run to the next marker. The yellow will get brighter and then it will go away. Then continue baiting your ad in a clockwise direction, staying at max range. You don't want to take an auto from your ad, because that's gonna 2 of those and you're gonna get doomed. Getting autoed by the ad is a failed mechanic, so just stay at range. Non-marked tanks who were standing with a numbered tank earlier, you guys are trap sweep. Okay, we are counting on you to use your invuln to clear the way. So we want you to follow your tank partner. So who's my tank sweep partner, by the way? I didn't check who that was. Leon. All right, so Leon is the example. So your tank trap sweep will follow the numbered tank partner around. So my trap sweep partner will follow. At around here, the floor will turn yellow. We both immediately go to the next marker. That's going to be a safe spot. When the yellow goes away, our trap sweep partner will pop sprint, pop invuln, run the quarter lap to the next marker, and then that's it. Something will explode. Job done. Just come back and be backup. What do you call it? Ad bait. And that's it. Yeah, dance check, wiggle check, whatever. Don't get AFK kicked in front of the Minotaur, because that'll be sad. Anyone have any questions, specifically tanks or reflect dispellers? Once again, reflect dispellers, you guys are inner ring. Okay, you can see there's 2 rings out here. Be on the inner ring, and you are reflecting a ball of fire and dispelling a ball of earth. Please handle those mechanics. Otherwise, we're going to be taking stacks of doom. All right. Finally, let's talk about add mechanics for everyone. I am copying and pasting a picture of debuffs of concern, push-pull debuffs. There's a push-pull mechanic and a lightning ring mechanic. I'm just going to talk about the push-pull here. So take a look at raid text chat. If this is your first time here, take a look at raid text chat. There is a picture of 2 debuffs of concern and where to stand to resolve them. It is the if you get the debuff with lines, that's a pull mechanic. You want to start on the outside of these notches, and you want to get pulled to the inside. Conversely, if you get the debuff with the pink cloud, that's a knockback mechanic. You want to start on the inside, and they get pushed out. Everyone has something different. I cannot call out what you're going to do because I've got a different buff than you most likely. So just make sure you stand in the correct side of your notch, resolve your mechanic, and then whatever. Okay. You guys are, if you're not a tank doing something or a reflector dispeller, when the ads come out, just immediately go to a numbered notch and wait there until the first push pull. Don't try to get uptime on ads because I see this happen a lot, where DPS who ignore that instruction will get caught out here during entrapment. When the floor turns yellow, that means traps are coming out. So I'm gonna ask that all untasked individuals, that's DPS and tanks and healers who are not doing reflect or dispel or ad bait or trap sweep, just pick a number, get to it, and wait until the first push pull. So what that's gonna look like for you is that the ads come out, you're gonna see your mark tank and the trap sweep start doing their stuff. Don't follow them. You're gonna see just stay on your number. You're gonna see someone coming from your right, coming towards you. Don't meet them. Stay on your number. The floor is gonna turn yellow. You're still on your number. Yellow goes away. You're still on your number. You're gonna see someone just pop sprint and run off. Don't follow them. They're popping traps. You're gonna see a tank coming in from your right. They're popping traps. You're gonna get your debuffs for push pull. You resolve those push pull mechanics. You're already in place. Just get into the correct side of your notch, and then you scatter. Okay. Don't try to resolve your first push pull out here because there's going to be traps. So just make sure you guys are in your numbered notches until the first push pull. Okay, that's all I got. Team leads, go ahead and run your ready checks and report when ready. Where are the reflect? That's inner ring mechanics. So Vintage, you're going to the inner ring and doing your whatever you're doing, whatever you volunteered for. Okay, Echo ready, Charlie ready, Alpha ready, standing by for Bravo, Delta, and Foxtrot. Foxtrot is ready, standing by for Bravo and Delta. Bravo is ready. Delta is ready. All teams are ready. We're not checking for food. We are not checking for shell. I'm going to start this with tank stance on. All other tanks, tank stance off. 2, 3, and 4 turn on your tank stances when the ads come out. 30 seconds on the board. I'm going to clear this alpha marker here. Alright, I'm going to tank the Stigma Lock Lord. Don't blow your high DPS openers here. Save your juice. Save your special sauce for the ad phase because it's the ads that are dangerous here. And those need to die quickly. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to take a buster here. All right, find your knockback inbones. We're gonna knock back inbone. Now, arms length sure cast now, please. Okay, dodge these 3 whacks. Alright, tanks, get into position. We are transitioning to add phase now. 2, 3, and 4. Turn on your tank stances. Make sure you pull with provoke. Follow up with unmanned, shield lob, lightning shot, tomahawk. Do not get touched by your ad. And let's take our dog for a walk. DPS, do not follow. Stay on your number. Alright. Trap, sweep, pop, sprint. Pop in bone. Run the quarter. Debuffs are out. Identify which side of the notch you have to be. And resolve your debuff now. What happened? We're gonna have to ask you later. Okay, scatter from your number. Okay, get into a notch. Doesn't matter which side. Alright, scatter from your number. Don't clog up the path with puddles. Okay, kill those ads. Debuffs are out. They are not resolving right away. They are not resolving right away. Devastating Bolt. Get in a notch. Get in a notch. Okay. One more add up. Debuffs are resolving. Get into a notch. Get into a notch. Okay, puddles, just don't bait those puddles in a weird way and kill your tank. Because walking, get into a notch, resolve this, respect this mechanic. Balls are still up, please respect the balls. Grade wide going out. Alright, good job. Yeah. Willie, I'm gonna aim a buster there later. Okay, take these bolts out. Alright, everyone get 20 yards away. There's a 20-yard circular cleave. Get out, get out, get out. Get in, get in, get in. Alright, 2 sets of triple bolt coming out. Take those all the way out to the edge. Second set coming out soon. Alright, take that to the edge. Everyone else stack up in the middle. We are baiting crushing hoof. Alright, get away from that. You know what that means. Come back in. Dodge the triple whack. Oh god, keep running. That sucks. Okay, I am aiming a tank buster towards 3. Please do not stand with me here. We've got to... Arms length surecast now. Arms length surecast. Can we get a lucky dice roll on these dead bodies? Just a single one. Let's get an attempt. Dodge this shit. Oh, Petus. Oh, okay. Alright, let's get our dead folks up. I think we're a little low on Arise, but that's okay. We'll get as far as we can get. Make sure you guys loot your chest on 3. Do not advance past the 3 marker. We need to resolve our depths. So at this point, if we are out of Arise, we just asked folks to like depart the instance because the queen's not spawned yet. But the reason we wait on popping the queen cutscene is because that will spawn the queen, and the queen will spawn with an amount of health adjusted to the people in the instance. So if there's a situation where we can't get people up, then we ask them to depart. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to the queen. All deaths are resolved. Let's go ahead and go to the queen. Yeah, dice are only combat, so like End of Minotaur is a good candidate for dicing to fish for res, because especially if there's like a mass death situation, which sometimes does happen because Minotaur is genuinely hard if you're seeing it for the first time. Like there's no LB3 there, so dice is a good option. All right, I'm using my old markers here. I'm not using diamond markers. Let's get our pure invulns on the left under safety Dorito. All right, Peebus, looks like you want to be 1. We're gonna have 2, and then we're gonna have Anchor. Skuldar Pendragoon will be our anchor, and then backup tank is Leon. All right, cool. Okay, we're only expecting 1, 2, 3 to tank here, and then Leon tank 4 is our backup. So in case 1, 2, 3 go down before taking their busters, then Leon will jump in. And then if that fails, then all tanks will just provoke, spam your threat tool, and we'll figure it out from there. Okay, welcome to Queen. Let me go up to full host plan here. All right, let's get a second call out let's get a call out for reflects and dispels. Again, we want quadruple redundancy. Just call it out if you have reflect or dispel for Queen. This is the last fight, so no one should be holding anything back. Let's have a Karen. Let's have you dispel. We don't want you doing both, and then if you happen to die, then we're out both things. So just cover one. Similarly with Lexington, we're just gonna have you as dispel. So we've got 4 dispels called out. Reflect. Let's get one more reflect for sure called out. And by the way, if you have a light curtain and are not a tank, feel free to call out for reflect also. All right, I think we have 4 reflects. We have 4 dispels called out, so that's handled. If you have light curtain, feel free to help out with the reflect mechanic. I am going to call out reflect. You guys are going to reflect a specific lightning orb on the field. Don't just pick the closest one. All right. You're going to pick either one dead center or immediately north, south, east, or west of the center square. Do not pick a close intercardinal. And make sure everyone, like, you guys follow instructions there, because what we don't want to happen is that, like, I call out an inconvenient orb, and then, like, the raid just decides to go to a more convenient one, and then the people who actually followed instructions end up on the floor. Like, that's how we meet in rage. So make sure you guys follow instructions. All right, just don't just auto brain to the closest orb and reflect it. And as a reminder, once again, I'm going to call out either dead center or immediately north, south, east, and west of dead center. Diagonal is not correct, once again. Tanks, you have been assigned. We are disrespecting busters, so just make sure you pop your invuln like halfway through the cast, take 2 hits, and then do your tank swap. Shirk will not be available to you because I think most of you guys are on different parties, so don't expect to do that. Super chest strat. For super chest, you're gonna get 2 debuff. You're gonna get 2 debuffs over your head. Just if you can remember from normal mode, it's like you walk out the number of dots. You're gonna get 2 of them. Okay. The way that works is you're gonna walk out your first set. You're gonna wait for a stun, and then you're gonna walk out your second set. During that middle stun, there's gonna be pawns on the side shooting through the arena. So we use the super chest wall strat to kind of coordinate. So, like, if you guys follow callouts, you guys are not going to get shot by anything. You're going to be in position. You're going to walk the correct number of steps. But follow directions here, okay? The way that works is you're going to get 2 debuffs with numbers. Add up the numbers. You're going to get 5, 6, or 7, okay? I'm going to call out like 5s stand here, 6s stand there, 7s stand there, something like that. Make sure you guys follow directions there. If you have your own way of resolving super chests, then figure it out. Good luck. But if you don't know, then just follow instructions. What that's going to sound like, I'll give you an example. So if the safe spot is behind 2, we start on the Bravo side. If the wall is unsafe, back is unsafe, I'm calling out 5's on Bravo, 6's to the left of Bravo, 7's to the left of 6's. And I'll repeat it a couple times. When I say to the left, that's facing the safe spot. Okay, the safe spot will be behind 2 or in front of Bravo here. We're just starting on the other side. Rotate your camera towards the safe spot, and when I say to the left, it's the left facing the safe spot. So whichever side we're on, apply that logic. And then Relentless 2, just be prepared for cursed pattern. There might be 2, like the first Relentless 2 is 2 slashes. The first slash is a diagonal slash with a knockback, night knockback mechanic. You saw that earlier during Queen's Guard. Same mechanic. Yep. Wiggle check. Don't get AFK kicked. The first slash is diagonal with a knockback orb. Just get knocked 45 to 90 degrees from the approach of night. I'll try to call out where that is, but I'm not very good at calling that out. So just kind of figure it out if it's cursed. The second slash is from a north, south, east, or west direction straight through. That is in conjunction with untethered soldiers. They do not jump. So they're just going to identify candidates for the safe spot. Make sure you don't get clipped by those and the Queen's slash. Alright, and then finally murder chests. The first chest mechanic, surprisingly difficult. It is a north swing glow with the east and west chest pieces going into the board and exploding at the same time. For reference, north swing glow will clip into halfway into the first safe column. So if it's coming from alpha and it's forcing us towards the 1 direction, the front half of the 1 column is unsafe, the back half is safe. That's important because if the east or if the west chest piece goes 1 square in, this whole back row is not safe. Then we're only going to have 3 half squares of safe spot. So be prepared for that pattern. Okay, Aether shielding tanks, you should have 8 or 9 charges. That's okay. Do not refresh your Aether shield. You're going to use the Aether shield that you have in the pocket. You're going to use that during soft and rage. 9 out of 10 or 9 out of 15. Okay, copy that. When we hit soft and rage, you're going to use a charge of Aether shield. Then you're going to open your holster, reslot Aether shield over your currently existing Aether shield, and then wait for Empyrean Iniquity and then pop it again. Because it's a long, soft and rage is longer than the duration of your Aether shield. So that's what you have that second Aether shield in your pocket for. It's for soft and rage. All right, let's get shells out. Let's get 10 minutes or more of shell. If you have more than 10 minutes, then don't worry about it. All right, yeah, bios, whatever, figure it. Go handle it now if you need to bio. 1 DC, copy that. All right, go ahead and team leads, go ahead and run your ready checks. I know we have various people AFK. Just keep track of who is AFK. But other than that, team leads, go ahead and run your ready checks and report when ready. All right, copy Delta. Delta is ready. Bravo is ready. Echo ready minus DC. Okay. Drakron, how much timer do you have on your dual buff? Charlie is ready. Foxtrot waiting on 1. All right, copy that. Alpha is ready. Okay. We are tracking a AFK on Foxtrot. We got a DC and Echo. Okay. Foxtrot is ready. Alpha's ready, Charlie's ready, Echo is ready, -1 DC, Bravo's ready, Delta is ready. So we're waiting for the DC and Echo. Now today's been a little worse than usual, and that's saying something. Yeah, just no Peebus. All right. All right. We're just gonna get going here because we're running out of time. All right. We're going to start this countdown. I think we're ready enough. Your DC is Lex. All right. Well, that's why we got quadruple redundancy. Did our DC come back? Is Lex back? I mean, I can't do anything about the timer that's literally ticking down right now, so... Is Lex in voice chat at least? I don't even see them in voice chat. I see 47. Alright. Let's... Yeah, we're gonna make a call and we're just gonna pull here, so... all teams, go ahead and pop your food. Pop food. We're proceeding with the countdown. And hopefully, you know, Lex makes it back and gets the clear here. They've cleared a bunch of times, so I'm not worried about them getting credit. Alright, here we go. We're committing to this countdown. If there's any further disconnects, then too bad. Tank stance check. Only Peebus Iron should have it on. All other tank stances are off. And Peebus, don't rotate the boss. When we start here, just stack up on the square right in front of us. Okay, 10. Pull on 1 if you can. 3, 2, 1. Pull. Alright. Go immediately into lost actions. Aether Shield, Stone Skin 2, Heavy Mitigation now. Stone Skin again, help out with the bleed. Murder Chest coming up next. Pay attention to callouts, here we go. Look for the east and west chest pieces. Those rows are unsafe. This middle row and the row behind us are unsafe. Take a look at the numbers on those pieces. This middle column will be safe. North Swing Glow is going to force us to the left here. Okay, right here, this square right here. That middle row is not safe. Alright, go 1 in, go 1 in, go 1 in. Alright, good job. No one got murdered. Alright, Peebus just no need to rotate it. Go ahead and inbuln that Peebus. Take 2 hits. 1. 2. Tank number 2. Go ahead and turn on your tank stance provoke. And Peebus, turn off your tank stance. Aether Shield, Stone Skin 2, Heavy Mitigation now. Stone Skin 2 again. And we are going into Super Chest. Go ahead and build Gauge, hold burst. She's going untargetable here in a few moments. Alright, find the safe spot. It is behind 2 or Bravo. We're starting on the other side. Bravo side. Back is not safe. Wall is not safe. 5's on Bravo. 6's to the left of Bravo. 7's to the left of 6's. 5's on Bravo. 6's to the left of Bravo. 7's to the left of 6's. Wall is not safe. Back is not safe. 5's on Bravo. 6's to the left of Bravo. 7's to the left of 6's. Alright, do not overrun your head buffs. Go to the right, down the Alpha column, not the Charlie column, Alpha column. Do not overrun your head buffs. If you get the red line, you need to go back. Otherwise, you're dead. Alright, today you learned. Okay, let's go to the safe spot. Doesn't matter what your number is. If you're gonna die, die in the safe spot. Don't get double tapped outside of the safe box. And then reopener with lost actions now. Aether Shield, Stone Skin 2, Heavy Mitigation. Alright. Non-reflectors, move off of the 2 square. Just scatter a little bit, don't go too far. Reflectors, Dispellers, 98. We're approaching 90, 100. Alright. Dispellers, start dispelling. Reflectors, where are you? Orb on 1. Orb on 1, orb on 1. Okay, get in the shell, doesn't matter which. Okay, you guys did it again. I don't know why that keeps happening. All right. Observe the gunner is between 4 and 3. Order of operations: North Swing, Glow, tethers to wind, gunner mechanic. Gunner is between 4 and 3. That is where you're aiming your opening. If you are tethered, you're going to wind. North Swing, Glow. Please obey North Swing, Glow. Tethers to wind. Aim your opening towards the gunner in the corner. Throw it on the side. Alright, just pop all your shit. Oh, number 2. Alright, Mirage has it. Go ahead and I'm just gonna provoke this. Alright, I got the... Well, someone got the second hit. Alright, tank number 3, go ahead and provoke. Turn off my stance. Tank number 3, please provoke. Okay, this is a full downtime mechanic. Don't start your next burst. There's gonna be a... Tank 3, please provoke. Oh, you're dead, never mind. Alright, where's the knight coming from? Right corner. Okay, we're getting knocked to the right a little bit. Don't get knocked out of the arena, get knocked towards the right. Okay. Untethered soldiers are at 1 in alpha. Where's the queen? Okay. Small triangle, safe spot right here. Right up here. Alright, back to the middle. Aether Shield, Stone Skin 2. Heavy Mitigation. I'm just gonna provoke this. I don't know why. Okay, we've got a number of tanks down, so we're going to respect the next buster. Alright, Super Chest 2, just like Super Chest 1. Don't, I see some res going out. Don't do that. We're starting on the 2 side. Back is safe. Wall is safe. 5s on, 5s all the way up front on Bravo. 6s in the corner. 7s on 3. 5s all the way up front on Bravo. 6s in the corner. 7s on 3. 5s all the way up front on Bravo. 6s in the corner. 7s on 3. Alright, walk it out to the right. Again, do not overrun your first dots. If you get the red line, you need to move back. Okay. I'm assuming that was intentional. Alright, let's go to the square. We're gonna have healer LB3 here, so. Alright, I have threat. We're gonna respect the shit out of this buster. It's a triple tank swap. Okay. I'm popping all my stuff. Another tank, please provoke now. And pop all of your cooldowns. Pop all of your cooldowns. Alright, and the third tank, please provoke now. Alright. Yeah, healer LB3 now and stack up on Bravo. This is Relentless, what do you call it? 3. Okay, we are baiting Sword Omen on top of the stack. Stay stacked up. Stay stacked up. Does Sword Omen get out to the left? To the left. Tank, please turn on your tank stance, whoever's tanking. Alright, reflectors, dispellers. Reflect on Bravo, on Bravo, on Bravo. Reflect on Bravo. Okay, get in the shell. Stack up. We're gonna take an Empyrean here in a second. Okay, Aether Shield, Stone Skin 2. Heavy mitigation. Or just regular heavy mitigation. I don't know why I said that twice. Alright, get on the center tile. We're going to do Relentless Force. Stay on the center tile. Stay on the center tile until the knockback line comes up. Order of operations, knockback into bombs, and then hot or cold. Copy that. Okay, bombs are not tethered. If you are tethered, you are going to small. Tethers to small. After the knockback, there's the knockback line. Tethers to small, keep moving after the knockback. Tethers to small, no tethers to big. Keep moving near your bomb. Okay, tethers you're gonna land first, run to a bomb that just exploded, wait for the second explosion to hit. Soft and rage, soft and rage, soft and rage, stack up in the middle. Stand by on Aether Shield, don't do it just yet. Aether Shield now. Reslot Aether Shield. Get your second Aether Shield ready to go. Alright, good job. Had a good amount of leeway there. Okay, let's go ahead and res our dead folks. Alright, and we're gonna do a couple things here. We're gonna do our dog walk. Or we're gonna take a picture against the tree and then we're gonna do our dog walk. We've got like 14 minutes on the instant, so I see Lexington came back. Sorry, we had to pull. we didn't know when you were going to come back, and the timer was ticking. So, if you're going to sack, make sure you you loot your chest first. Another chest piece. Yeah, I figured you cleared a bunch of times already, so I just went ahead with it. Yeah, use what you have left in the pocket for Lost Arise, and then let's get some sacks out. Here we go. I'm gonna sack on Mark Hare. Alright, hopefully my erase triggers. 3, 2, 1. Alright, nice. I'm dead on chest. Are you still dead? Do we have any more dead? Oh, we have a failed. We have a someone who succumbed to doom on their res. We gotta get you in the picture. You're saying don't waste on me, but you're still here in the instance. Like what? Like you're. That's different things. All right, let's go against the tree. We're gonna take a picture of our achievements. Go ahead and get your G pose on, and let's take a picture of all of our first includes. Oh, that's not bad. That's a lot of first time clears. Nice. I'll print screen and paste this to victory lap. So the next thing we're gonna do here is oh, that's new. Next thing we're gonna do is a dog walk. So we're gonna give folks a few moments to do their G pose stuff here. All right. Finish up your G pose, and the next thing that we're gonna do is our customary dog walk. So wrap up your G poses, and then go ahead and depart instance. First time clears. Collect your dog from your achievement window, and then server jump over to Sargatanis and teleport to the Doman Enclave. We're gonna hold a little celebration for you, a little procession.
I'm keeping your heart on hold. After it all, I know we don't need a reason to start again. I'm keeping your heart on hold. After it all, we don't need a reason to start again. circles to get away. I'm in the same place. At the end of the day, another stiff drink in a dark room. I don't wanna think, can I be numb to you? You set me free when you try to get rid of me. One day you'll see when your life worth a memory. It's days like these that I'm glad that you left. I can't dwell on the things that you said. You do you, keep on placing those bets. Don't blame me when your heart is in debt. Heart is in debt. Running in circles to get away. I'm in the same place. At the end of the day, another stiff drink in a dark room. I don't wanna think, can I be numb to you? You set me free when you try to leave it. Like days like these that I'm glad that you left. I can't dwell on the things that you said. You do you, keep on placing those bets. Don't blame me when your heart is in. Don't blame me, blame me. Heart is in. I've seen the darkest nights. They taught me how to fight. Promise myself I will survive. I kept my demons clocked. Escaped to search for light. Hope they won't find out how I hide. They've seen me fall. I tried to crawl. They broke my wings. I still learned to fly. Can't take me down. I stand my ground. Oh, don't make a sound. They watch me drown. Once I reach the sky, there's no coming down. I stand my ground. I keep my head held high. Baby, there's take a stab in the dark tonight. I'm vulnerable to the danger, but I'm gonna break if I don't bend. You're gonna leave and I'm gonna be alright. I got 100 bottles, I'll line them up on the fence, and I'll shoot the months I couldn't be okay. Yeah, I'll shoot the thoughts that kept my light at bay. 'Cause life had me face done with the war inside my brain. I'll fill a room and all your space. I'm everything without you. Thank God you made me doubt you. Done with saying sorry for my emotion. No, you didn't know how to show it. You even said there was nothing to feel. I dug a hole so deep and I let you lie. Comfort you take for granted, and I'm done with waiting for you to be real. And I'll shoot the months I couldn't be okay. Yeah, I'll shoot the thoughts that kept my light at bay. I lay awake beside you for hours. You brought me tears and I brought you flowers. Ooh, and I deserve more. I know that always been harmless. If you'd have harmed me less, maybe I would still be. I lay awake beside you for hours. You brought me tears and I brought you flowers. Ooh, and I deserve more. I know that. Thank God you made me doubt you. 'Cause I'm better off without you.
You're an angel and you know it. I want you to know with you I feel alive now. No way to deny it. Love the way we're vibing, girl. I'm on a high now. Together we can't be denied. I can only dream of what will be tonight. Anything we want, everything divine. Living in the heavens up on cloud nine. 'Cause we all I don't know why you hit the road, but you don't realize I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate to call me back, 'cause I won't be there. I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate to call me back, 'cause I won't be there. I won't look back. I don't know why she told me it's not your fault, but you don't realize that I never wonder what's the truth in your eyes. There's a light that makes me blush. I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate to call me back, 'cause I won't be there. I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate to call me back, 'cause I won't be there. I won't look back. I see the color in your eyes. She knows it's going down tonight. I'll make a move and try to roll the dice. She takes me straight to paradise. Eyes, eyes. I think that you're my paradise. Eyes, eyes. I think that you're my paradise. I think that you're my paradise. I swear we've never been so high. We spread our wings and start to fly. Guess we ain't stopping till we touch the sky. She takes me straight to paradise. Eyes, eyes. I think that you're my paradise. Eyes, eyes. I think that you're my paradise. Oh,
Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die, so come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Something's gonna bring the change, journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. I don't do this often, you caught me off guard. All of my friends said you moved out west. You tell me stories. it's all